speak from a
Hey,
from a
what's up?
pedestal, right? So they put
One
themselves
second.
on this
Yeah.
fucking pedestal, and I honestly think this is what hurts them as speakers.
Yeah.
I was listening to, I think his name's Andy Frisella, something like that. So, master trainer. What is it that I have to offer? What is it that I mean when I say master trainer? Number one, I have been personal training, or let's just say training people since I knew, since people asked me, how do you get such and such? How do you get this muscle? How do you get this strong? Etc. How do you get this move? I've been training people since that question has came in my direction, and that started since elementary school. Okay, that's how far I'm gonna take it back, and I'm 32 now. I'm taking it back then because personal training is not something, or training people is not something that I just picked up yesterday, read a book and got a certification and said, okay, I got it. That's not what I am. That's not where I'm coming from, although it's good to have that background, textbook knowledge. It's good to have that. It's good to have the paper saying that you're certified. It's good to have those things because the textbook today is based on at least the last 10 to 20 years of study from individuals, blood work from the doctors, not just blood work, physical examinations. You know, these results are sent to chemist labs, biology labs, and then once all the information has been stored in data, then they're put into the top colleges, and then they get a certain level of knowledge, and then the level of knowledge is trickled down into other schools that are not as big as like Harvard University compared to something like Kingsburg Community College. You see what I'm saying? So the level of knowledge, the level of where it stands. So I consider myself growing into the level of becoming a master trainer. Why did I say growing into? Because I've just reached a point in my life where personal training is not even second nature to me. Training somebody is like, it's like if a baby is hungry, all I gotta do is go put the milk in the bottle and give it to the baby, and put the little blanket underneath the bottle, and so the baby can hold. You know, it's different levels. Or just put the milk in the bottle and give it to the baby. The baby holds it and drinks it. You know, like whatever my clients call for, whether it's mentally, physically, energetically. So I cover ground. So with that, so me having a background in martial arts since I was 5, gymnastics for 2.5, pushing 4 years in total, if you want to put all the time together. Basketball, track and field, bodybuilding, kickboxing, boxing, handball, different sports, which require a different level of the same level of discipline, but different approaches. Now, let me get you to understand where I'm coming from again. Now, the best observation I've made and come to that a baby is the best subject, the best human to watch when it comes to building muscle. And this is where what happened, a baby, when a baby is born, they're not coming out walking or running. When a baby is born, one of the things they learn how to do is sleeping a lot. Drinking milk. Drinking water. learning the taste of milk. The body is then at stages as time goes on, then learning how to roll over, the muscles to roll over. Then it's sleep time. They eat, they rest, they use the bathroom, and then rolling over becomes a lot easier. As time goes on, they learn to hold on to things, to stand up, or we hold on to them and we stand them up. So they're learning balance, and along with balance, learning eye-hand coordination, learning how to grab for toys. You know, the hanging toys. They're figuring it out. How, you know, like they're reaching. You see, they're doing different things, and the reason why a baby is the best thing to observe when it comes to training it is because that's the same body we have when we get older, and we have what meaning that we have not been cloned. So the body matures, but when you get a client on any level, I don't care if they're an Ironman athlete, meaning swim and run and cycle, or bodybuilder, or gymnast, or a ballet dancer. That person has now submitted themselves into the hands of the trainer to observe. That's why my name is Yao, because a Yao means to observe. And when you observe, you get a good idea of who and what you're dealing with. So when you're observing, when I'm observing, I'm not just observing the physical aspect. I'm observing conversation. I'm observing coordination. I'm observing the conversations we have. I'm observing the individual's lifestyle. I'm observing what their needs are and what their wants are. I'm observing every single thing about them. And I'm expecting their effort only to do what they can do best at their given time. Because they've already reached a certain level of health and physical fitness without me, but with me as an additional aspect, I'm just here to assist and help so that they can regain or rebuild or take the same platform and build up something different to a whole different level, new level. So now I'm observing also their food. So mastering the training. When you come to me for training, now these are the things I service: stretching, eye-hand coordination, balance, physiology, which means, you know, someone who's standing upright or someone who's leaning over, basic post-rehab exercises, athletics, massages, cupping, sports stretch, weight training, calisthenics. So I bring a variety. So you're not going to get a trainer who's going to say, when you get me, you're going to get somebody who's very observant. And I'm not here to hurt you. And I'm not a boot camp instructor. Meaning I'm not going to scream at you. And if you get something wrong or slip up, you did it. Meaning on your own time. But once you're in my hour, my time, which we're going to be sharing that time, hour and a half, or 2 hours, or whatever time we spend with each other, you're going to receive a program as time goes on based on what you bring to the table. Some people are vegans, some people are vegetarians, some people fast a lot, some people eat a lot of meat. Now no one gets the same program, although the movements in each exercise may be the same, but that doesn't mean that you have the same program as the next person. So I'm trying to get you to understand that as I'm training you, when you come to me, you're going to be getting trained to become better so that your life can be enhanced. Better sleep, more energy, better body, stronger body, better eating habits. You may not understand at first, but experience is one of the best teachers. But you don't, but and that may get you to understand. And even though experience, you may enjoy the experience, but lack understanding. I'm making that clear because I may be teaching you something or bringing you through something, and you still may not even understand what's going on, but you will enjoy the results. You're going to get results. Now, have I had clients that didn't get any results? Absolutely. Absolutely. Have I got clients that got mad at me because they felt like I wasn't doing my part? Absolutely. Have I had clients ditch me after the first 2 or 3 sessions? Absolutely. Have I had clients who felt like I wasn't doing my job that they expected? Absolutely. Have I failed as a trainer and missed sessions? Absolutely. At the same time, there's balance because I'm still working. I still have clients, and sometimes my schedule is booked and overbooked. Do I have clients that's healthy? Absolutely. Do I have clients that are on their way to reaching their goals? Absolutely. Do I had clients that actually reached the final touch of their goal? Emphatically no. Emphatically no. Because there's always different levels. But me as a personal trainer, I'm gonna remind you, and I'm reminding myself, I am not a boot camp instructor, which means if you can't do something at the moment, I'm not gonna try to push you too hard to where you hurt yourself. That's the point that I'm making. We are not training for war. Unless you want to train for war, I can do that too, but I'm a trainer. I'm making that clear. I'm also in school for biology, so I have an understanding of how cells work. Do I have clients that come and enjoy their sessions, but when they go home, they don't do any of their homework? Absolutely. Do I have clients that are very motivated and take my information for granted? Absolutely. Do I have clients that try do their best and then slip up? Absolutely. So now it's come to a point where people are going to be people. And in this field, I don't expect anything from anyone except for them to do their best and for them to be happy or and even satisfied. Do I sincerely expect them to reach their ultimate goal? Yes, but I don't stress myself on it because of the type of trainer that I am. Safety first. I've had 2 clients that wanted me to train them for a sport. They didn't have the patience. I didn't have the patience to deal with their impatience. So I let them go. Do I let clients go? Absolutely. Do clients do the total opposite of what I tell them to do? Absolutely. But yet, and I'm not comparing myself to them because I do this thing 24/7. Now, do I try to instill my training on them? Emphatically no, because I understand that they are babies when they submit their body to me. Now, going further. So, if you eat 1 meal a day, 2 meals a day, 3 meals a day, 4 meals a day, 6 meals a day, 8 meals a day, 1 meal every other day, I can still train you to get the result you want. But the part that's very overlooked is that, now I'm going to share this with you. I've competed in bodybuilding, competed in gymnastics, competed in martial arts. I competed in basketball, competed in football, competed in track and field. I competed in Muay Thai, boxing. You see? And I've even taken ballet classes. So I want you to understand that the level of knowledge that I've acquired up until this point, I can take an individual, and the more disciplined that individual is and is willing to be, proven by action, and them bringing the results to the table of what they've been gaining from the training, now allows me to apply more knowledge on many different levels so that they can keep gaining, because I understand what it's like to compete at a national or world-class level, if that makes sense. You see? So as a trainer, I get it why these top football teams, basketball teams, these top athletes, sponsored athletes, world-class athletes, when you see their trainer looks nothing like them, but the trainer understands. And that's the point I've come to, understanding what training is. And I don't consider myself as a personal trainer. I don't consider myself as a holistic trainer. I don't consider myself as any of those titles. I'm growing into a master trainer, because I may get an individual who's getting massage, stretched, good nutrition, but it has no idea how to work out. So that's where I come from. I may get someone who's just only working out, so I'll do the massage and their stretching or their cupping or nutrition. So it's a jigsaw puzzle that I've come to figure out up to a certain level up to this point right now in my career. So I'm not really hustling and bustling trying to get a client to understand, because I know the quality of my work. I know the quality of my knowledge. And I'm not just going to spill diamonds and jewels over swine. Just like that. I'm not going to do that. Although if you ask a question, I will give you the answer. But I'm not going to sit there and try to get you to understand and follow through. I'll give you the answer. You just may be curious at the moment, but that doesn't mean that you're going to actually follow through. Do I expect you to follow through? Emphatically, no. So I sincerely hope that what I'm saying is actually getting you to understand me more as an individual when you come to me for training. Now, if you're looking to have certain results in a certain period of time, you must, as an individual, have the readiness and willingness to do what I tell you to do when you come for training. So how are my programs based? My programs are based on what you need, and also what I know, and also what you want. Those three put together. And then, of course, the chemistry after a while, if the chemistry isn't right with our energy, our connection, it may get better, or it may stay the same. But the point is that you get your results. That's what you hired me to do. Now, a very good session from me will cost $125, because I will sit down, I will get to know you. I'll get to know your lifestyle. I'll get to know how you eat. I get to know how you think, and I will learn some history of you. And I have to go home and think and put together something that I feel and believe and think and know that will work best for you and me as a team, because I'm the coach and you're the player, and I'm going to instruct you on what to do and direct you on what to do, excuse me, and you will do it. And then that will help me to see how you're doing, and then we can both grow from there. Now, what am I doing at the moment? I have given up 1 year of complete training for myself, physical training for myself. This is the best time to catch me, because now I can give my entire energy to you. And because, why is that such a good thing? Because I have no desire on trying to figure out when I'm going to get my workout. And my energy will always be up. Not always be up, because sometimes I have to sleep. My energy will be directed to you. So will you get basic workouts for a long time? Absolutely. The baby has to go over the same thing over and over until it gets its balance, or the basic first step, then the 2 steps, and the next thing you know, it's walking backwards, walking sideways, being able to catch itself when it falls. So I'm there to make sure you're okay, to make sure you follow through, and to make sure everything works safely, it works correctly. And if anything goes wrong, that's where we both sit down and we go over it. Or if you want me just to figure it out, I'll figure it out. This is Yao Muhammad, letting you know that I'm growing into a master trainer. But give me one person, that will follow a workout program as much as the length of time, basic training, that for the individual, that's what that individual needs to acquire a certain level of fitness or goal or result. And once we pass that, the sky's the limit. Not even that. This is 9 planets.